Okay, I'm ready. Are you ready?
Oh, let me get my bag.
Let's go to the store.
We're going to the supermarket
We're
nearby.
going grocery shopping today. What? Why are you taking things out of your bag?
I need to control my budget.
Because you need a shoji. What? You want to give them your phone for food?
There are
Like
too many pays.
Oh, pay
on my phone.
Too many apps that you can use to pay, like Apple Pay and Google
Yes.
Pay. Okay.
So
Wait,
I'm gonna just
100 NT? So basically, the dinner that we're preparing tonight, steak, potatoes. You said you also want to get dessert. You're gonna pay 100, and I pay the rest.
Yeah, and also a chocolate cake.
Again. Just put your money away. This time I'll pay. Next time you're bringing this and you're gonna pay, and we're gonna get a really, really nice dinner.
Oh, thank you.
The Social Supermarket. The Wellington City Mission in New Zealand has opened a new supermarket that serves people in need. At first glance, the supermarket looks just like any other grocery store. Shoppers can find common grocery items such as fruits and vegetables, rice, and canned foods on its shelves. However, at this supermarket, customers are given a certain number of points to spend instead of money. Each item is worth between 1 and 5 points, and how many points a customer can spend depends on how many people they're shopping for. This point system can help customers learn how to shop within a limited budget. In addition, the supermarket allows its customers to choose their own items, which isn't possible at traditional food banks.
Okay, welcome to Live Interactive English. I'm Hanny.
I am Shane.
So the title for our article today is called The Social Supermarket. Okay, first we have this word social.
Yeah, I have a problem in Taiwan with how people use this word social. So I first want to talk about this. I hear people say, 他很会 social.
对啊，他很会 social， 不是听起来很正常吗？
可是 social 不是个动词，不是 verb.
啊
You can't say 他很会 social.
对 social 不是动词，它是形容词
Yeah, it's an adjective.
So
right?
what would you say? Like he's very social.
He's very social, right. But if you want to use it as a verb, you can. He is very good at socializing.
Or he has good social skills,
He has good social skills, right?
Right. 所以同学们在用这字要注意一下，我们中文会说他很会 social， 可是 social 不是一个动词，它是形容词，可以形容社交的、交际的。
Right.
好，那如果它还有一个用法，就是说它是跟社会有关的。
Right. 今天应该是 this kind of meaning, right? It's
Right.
about the society
Yeah.
that you live in. So if we're going to describe the society, we use the word social. Like
That's right.
Our country has many social problems.
Yeah, maybe like the homeless or
Homeless
something
problems, or maybe something like food problems.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Food
And then,
insecurity is something we'll
Yeah.
talk about today.
and then we have an example sentence for this word social.
People in many countries are fighting for social change.
Okay.
So like social change will be usually because somebody in this society doesn't have as many privileges, or maybe there is some kind of racism or something, so you're going to want to change society, social change.
Right. It's not about making friends and
It's not socializing.
changing your social skills, something like no.
Exactly.
Okay, anyway, let's start reading. So the first sentence, how do we read it?
Okay.
How do we read it?
The Wellington City Mission in New Zealand has opened a new supermarket that serves people in need.
Okay, here I think the word mission has this kind of religious meaning, right?
Yeah.
We don't say mission impossible like dun 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 dun. Not like that.
The idea of like going on a mission, you can
Yeah.
say my mission is to go to the supermarket. We won't really say that very often, but 就是你的目的是要干嘛? right? That's my mission.
我的任务目的 right?
Exactly, but this is when we talk about a missionary, is somebody, their mission is to spread the word of who? The word of God, right?
Of God, right?
So let's say that's their mission. And the place where they go, and you go to spread the word of God would be the mission.
Right.
A mission.
好，这边的 mission 它不是跟任务有关，而是这种布道团啊，他们去传播宗教啊、传福音啊，甚至去照顾弱势等等。如果你在后面加上 er 变 missioner， 就是
a missioner.
就是传教士的意
We also have
思。
another one called a missionary.
Missionary,
Another one,
right?
yeah.
Okay, they might help people in need in like every corner of the world, right?
Exactly. Usually people in poverty.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
People
yeah.
who are poor, they need help because they don't really have money or they don't have health care, these kind of things.
Right, they are in need of money or health care or something like that.
Exactly.
Right? 所以 in need 就是用来表达说是需要协助的。Okay, let's read on. So it says,
At first glance, the supermarket looks just like any other grocery store. Shoppers can find common grocery items such as fruits and vegetables, rice, and canned foods on its shelves.
oh, okay. So here we have this phrase at first glance. It just mean like you take a look at something kind of like mindlessly, right?
Yeah, but the feeling here is 你会以为, 你看到你会以为, right? It has this kind of feeling that at first glance, it just means actually 在表面上, but behind that, it's actually something different.
Like maybe at first glance, 我看到第一眼看到Shane说，哇，好帅哦，然后走进来看，
对，就是哎，
还是很帅啦。
不好笑。
Okay. Anyway, we have this vocabulary word grocery. We say grocery store, and that is kind of a store that sells vegetables, fruits, rice, as we mentioned in the article, right?
Yeah, I mean,
canned foods.
Yeah, this is kind of just like the basic food necessities,
Oh, yeah,
right? That's when we
yeah.
think of a grocery store, as compared to a supermarket.
哦，可是我们在台湾啊，像我听到这个杂货店，我就会想到它就是小小间暗暗的。有像我们小时候大人就会说啊，你去那个干妈店，我们会说干妈店叫杂货店，去买啊，买烟啊，买料理米酒啊，像那种
Right.
就是一些生活用品。
Very basic
Right.
ingredients
Yes.
for cooking, right?
But I think in the U.S. grocery stores are
Yeah.
much bigger.
They are really super. We don't have normal grocery stores anymore. Like, I think in America a long time ago, we had that kind of grocery store too. But now, just like in America, everything is big.
对。
And gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So every grocery store looks like Carrefour.
哦。
That kind of thing. You can buy everything in there, not just groceries.
所以在美国看到 grocery store 可能看起来根本就是个超市，可能甚至比我们看到的家乐福还要大，对不对？
Oh my God. When I even here, the biggest place like Carrefour, you cannot compare to the normal supermarket in America that mostly sells groceries. For example, if you want to buy some breakfast cereal, there is probably, I'm not kidding, at least 100 different kinds of breakfast cereals that you can choose from.
Oh my！
Everything has like 100 choices.
我们这边大概可能顶多10种吧。
Yeah, at the most.
At the most, right? Okay. Anyway, so we have an example sentence for this word grocery.
Okay, a new grocery store just opened up around the corner.
Right. Okay. So next we read. However, at this supermarket, customers are given a certain number of points to spend. Money. 好，他就是说，然而在这间超市提供顾客花费的是一定数量的点数，空格钱。那我们请Shane老师帮我们念看看选项。A.
In terms of.
他就是说就什么而言，在什么方面。B.
Instead of.
可以表达而不是什么什么。C.
Except for.
就是除了什么之外。D.
Because of.
就是因为由于的意思。那我们平常在超市花的当然就是钱嘛。那这边就是说，他提供顾客花的钱不是钱哦， 而是数量，所以他说一定数量的点数，而不是钱的那种意思。所以我们答案是选 B instead of. So we put this answer in the blank, and then we have the completed sentence.
The correct answer is, however, at this supermarket, customers are given a certain number of points to spend instead of money.
Okay. And then each item is worth between 1 and 5 points. And how many points a customer can spend on how many people they are shopping for. 它就是说每件商品的价值是介于1到5点之间，那顾客就可以花多少点数，取决于他们要买多少人的数量。好，那我们来看选项 A
Depend.
B
Depends.
C
Depending.
D
Was depending.
好，我们看到 and 后面那个子句，这个 how many points a customer can spend， 它是当主词，这样的名词子句当主词是单数哦，而且我们全部都是在讲现在式，所以答案就要选 B depends.
Depends.
That's right.
So here is the correct answer. Each item is worth between 1 and 5 points. And how many points a customer can spend depends on how many people they're shopping for.
Oh.
Depends.
Depends. So, okay, with the S at the end. Okay.
Yes.
So this point system from 1 to 5 that the customer can spend, this point system can help what?
Can help customers learn how to shop within a limited
好，这个点数系统可以帮助顾客学习如何在有限的内购物。好，那么 A
division.
division 是分隔啊、分歧或是部门的意思。B
Model.
它除了模特儿，还有模型的意思。C
Measure.
则是这种措施啊，或是测量方法的意思。D
Budget.
那就是预算的意思啊。那我们要花钱，当然跟预算有关。它就是说要帮助顾客要学习在有限的预算里面购物嘛，所以答案就是 D budget 预算。
So the sentence should read, this point system can help customers learn how to shop within a limited budget.
That's right. Okay, so now let's keep reading. It says, in addition, the supermarket allows its customers to choose their own items. Isn't possible at traditional food banks. 好，它就是说，此外啊，这间超市还允许顾客选择自己的物品。空格在传统的食物银行是不可能的，这是在考我们关系词。好，我们来请，这题比较难，你可能要休息一下。All right， 好，那我们还是请 Shane 老师帮我念一下 A 是什么
Where?
好，它是用来指地点或是位置。B
That.
它当关系代名词是只能用限定用法，也就是说啊，它前面不加逗号的。
辛苦了，辛苦了。
All right， C
Which?
它指的是事物或者它前面那个句子，就它前面讲的那件事。D
What?
好 ，what 是复合关系代名词，它的意思就相当于 the thing that 或是 the things that。那因为课文它是要表达说这间超市啊，允许顾客选择自己的物品，那这样的事情，这件事情在传统食物银行是不可能的，所以我们就是用 which 来指它前面那个句子所描述的整件事 ，which isn't possible， 就是说前面那件事情是不可能的。Okay, 所以我们答案就是 C which.
Okay, so finally. My part, the correct answer. In addition, the supermarket allows its customers to choose their own items, which isn't possible at traditional food banks.
Right, in a traditional food bank, they might give you some ingredients, right?
Exactly, they might give you some rice or give you some bread or beans, these kind of staple food items. And then you will take them home and maybe make some food.
Yeah.
Right? That kind of a thing.
And then in this social supermarket, they give you points for you to choose from.
Yeah, that way you have a choice. You can kind of choose whatever you want.
That's right.
Right? That's freedom.
Yes, that's freedom. Anyway, it's time for us to take a break, so we'll see you soon.
So now you're free. You can take a break.
Wellington City Missioner Murray Edridge believes helping people who are dealing with food insecurity isn't just about providing food. He says the social supermarket is about providing dignity and encouragement to those in need so they won't feel embarrassed by their financial struggles.
Okay, welcome back. So we're still talking about this social supermarket in
right.
New Zealand.
Yeah.
So they give customers points for them to buy things at the supermarket.
Right. We went through a lot of grammar last time, right? And you had a lot you had to explain.
Yes, yes. I'm glad that now we have the final question.
Yeah, and then we can talk a little bit about this really interesting concept.
Okay, before we do that, we should read this sentence.
Why don't we? I'll do that.
Okay.
Wellington City Missioner Murray Edridge believes helping people who are food insecurity isn't just about providing food.
好，这位威灵顿市传教士 Murray Edridge， 他认为说帮助空格粮食不足的人，不仅只是提供食物而已。那么来看看选项 A，
Turning to
就有这种致力于什么、开始从事或是求助于什么的意思。那么 B，
taking over
就有这种接管啊、接替、接手的意思。C，
looking into
就是调查研究。那么 D，
dealing with
就是面对啊、处理、应付的意思。那么句子里面它有说到 food insecurity， 它是表达粮食不足啊、三餐不继，就是像那些需要帮助的人呢，他们就是会面临这种粮食不足、三餐不继的问题，他们面临的这样的问题。所以我们最适合答案会选 D。
dealing with.
That's right.
So the sentence should read, Wellington City Missioner Murray Edridge believes helping people who are dealing with food insecurity isn't just about providing food.
That's right. It's not just about providing food. Sometimes you have to give them maybe that freedom of choice, let them decide what they want.
It's about giving them some kind of a feeling. So when we keep reading, we'll see it's about dignity.
Yeah.
He says the social supermarket is about providing dignity and encouragement to those in need, so they won't feel embarrassed by their financial struggles.
Okay, but here we have these two vocabulary words to discuss.
Yeah.
So the first one is encouragement. Right. I think people know that when you encourage somebody to do something.
加油!
Yeah, 加油, go for it.
加油!
Just do it, something like that.
You've got this.
Right.
You've got this.
You say something to help them to achieve what they want.
Yeah, kind of like you give them confidence, right?
Right.
And you make them believe they can do it.
Yes. So here's the example sentence. Oh, Mrs. Smith, what does she try to do?
Mrs. Smith tries to give her students lots of encouragement.
Oh, 加油, 你可以做到, you can do it.
Yeah, we'll encourage you. You can do it too.
Okay, and the next word is struggle.
Right.
Struggle, that makes you think that, what am I supposed to do?
Studying English sometimes can feel like a struggle.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
To struggle with something because it's difficult.
It's kind of like a challenge, a problem for you to deal with, to tackle.
Exactly.
Right.
So, for example, you could say, it is always a struggle to get my daughter to eat her vegetables. Yeah, I think, when you're a kid, why is that? Kids don't like vegetables, but when you get older, you start to like them.
Right.
Who knows?
Like the bitter gourd.
Yeah. Yeah, bitter melon.
Bitter melon,
Yeah.
yeah, some people say that.
Actually, I still hate that vegetable.
Oh, now I like to eat this. 苦瓜.
I can eat it, yes, I can eat a little bit of it, but I don't like it.
So anyway, here we also have this dignity and then embarrassed. These are some words that we can use. Like dignity 是自尊尊严的那种意思.
Yeah, it's kind of this feeling about how you feel about yourself. Feeling that you are either important or that people don't look down on you.
Right.
It's kind of like self-respect.
Yes, self-respect. You want self-respect for yourself, and you want people to respect you, right? Yeah. And then we have embarrassed. Embarrassed is just the feeling of feeling
很丢脸
right?
Yeah,
很尴尬, don't know what to
awkward,
do.
right? That
right.
kind of thing. So something happens and you feel like you just want to hide.
Right.
You feel embarrassed, which I can imagine. In this situation, you are having to get help from somebody, maybe the government or something, and you might feel kind of embarrassed about that. You don't want other people to see you doing that. That's tough.
Maybe at first you were fine, but maybe during the COVID-19 problem, during this period of time, and you lost your job or something, but suddenly you need help.
Yeah.
And people might feel embarrassed to let people to give them a hand or
There's
something like that.
There's a lot of different kind of struggles right now.
Yeah.
All over the world, right? And one
right.
kind of struggle is financial struggles.
Yeah, money
right?
problems,
You're
right?
having money issues, and I think that almost everybody knows what it feels like to have financial struggles.
Right.
At one point in your life, you're going to have problems with money.
Yeah. 好，那我们回到这个文章的主题啊，就是说，我们不是说光是只去提供人家帮助，就像我们中文有时候说，你给他一条鱼，不如给他一支钓竿，或者有人甚至说教他做钓竿，对不对？这时候你就不是只有给予，你还有让他就是让他自主来做这件事情，让他有这个选择，这样。
Right, and I think by doing that, you give people a sense of like they have their own strength.
Yeah.
They have their own choices. They have an ability, and it gives them that feeling of dignity.
Yeah.
In English, we also have a similar saying. You give a man a fish, you feed him for a day.
你给他一条鱼，他也许可以温饱一天。
Yeah. You teach a man to fish, you can feed him for a lifetime.
那你如果是教他钓鱼，他也许一个辈子都不愁吃穿，不愁烦恼这样子。
Yeah, so sometimes giving help, you need to be careful the way that you give it. If you're just giving somebody something and they just use it, it doesn't really make them feel that good about themselves.
Right.
And they might always depend
on you
or a system.
On other people.
Yeah.
Right.
But
So
when you give somebody, teaching people how to do something, or you give people choices, it makes them feel good about themselves and it encourages them. They feel that sense of dignity, pride, self-respect.
yes, and then maybe independence.
Good word too, yeah.
All right, so that's it for today.
What a meaningful lesson today.
Yeah, I learned a lot. I hope you
did
do.
Too, yeah.
Anyway, so it's time for us to say bye-bye.
All right, maybe we should all go fishing.
Let's go fishing.
The social supermarket. The Wellington City Mission in New Zealand has opened a new supermarket that serves people in need. At first glance, the supermarket looks just like any other grocery store. Shoppers can find common grocery items such as fruits and vegetables, rice, and canned foods on its shelves. However, at this supermarket, customers are given a certain number of points to spend instead of money. Each item is worth between 1 and 5 points, and how many points a customer can spend depends on how many people they're shopping for. This point system can help customers learn how to shop within a limited budget. In addition, the supermarket allows its customers to choose their own items, which isn't possible at traditional food banks. Wellington City Missioner Murray Edridge believes helping people who are dealing with food insecurity isn't just about providing food. He says the social supermarket is about providing dignity and encouragement to those in need so they won't feel embarrassed by their financial struggles.
Hi everyone, I'm Stephen.
And I'm Daisy.
We're going to play a game called Word Drop, where each of us has 3 words that we haven't looked at yet. These 3 words are from your lesson, and we're going to try to work it into a conversation as casually as possible, which is very difficult. Okay, here we go. Daisy, I feel like sometimes you look a little down, like you're a little bit upset about stuff. And as a friend, I just really want to give you some encouragement.
You know, I have been a little bit upset lately, but there's something inside of me that just makes it a bit of a struggle to accept compliments or any help from anybody.
Well, you know, I think a lot of times when we're down, when we're upset, when we're angry, it could be issues with our money, because I feel like money is so important. So I just wanted to ask, like, maybe it's something to do with your financial situation. Is it?
I don't know. The only thing I can think about right now is that I want to go to the grocery store. I don't want to think about my financial problems. I want to purchase some fresh produce and canned goods. With you, Stephen.
Well, you can do that, and it's totally understandable. And no matter how poor you are, no matter how little money you have, you must always remember to hold on to your dignity. Because in the end, that is all that matters. Your dignity.
But you know, more than dignity, I want to go to the grocery store with you. Because in this time, I just want to be social. And I want to be in the marketplace with many people around me. Social.
Let's just be social. Let's go.
See you next time.